Fox 61 News at 10 starts now.
And tracking a few snow flurries this evening. Also, a bigger storm coming up next week. All the details coming up next. Emma?
And a person is in the hospital tonight with serious injuries. Police say they were hit by a car while walking near a busy road. The latest in a series of accidents that seems to be getting worse here in Connecticut. Plus, a popular Christmas display is bringing in tourists and a Christmas Grinch, what the bandit made away with, and how a community is coming together for those in need. The Fox 61 News at 10 starts right now. Well, good evening, and thank you for joining us on the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Emma Wolforst in for Carmen Chow. Tonight, we start with a check of the weather. The last few days have seen snowflakes and heavy rain, but now things looking a little bit calmer. Fox 61 meteorologist Sam Samparini joining us now to break it all down. Hey, Sam.
Hey there, Emma, and good evening to you. Well, we got a few flurries that have popped up over the last hour or so, and they're kind of spreading out. Maybe we're going to coat the ground up in some areas. I know I tweeted out just a few flakes, but all of a sudden it has intensified, and not a big deal, just a few snow flurries. You can see right up northwestern Connecticut, Middlebury, Waterbury, up through Litchfield County, Morris, Litchfield, Warren, and Cornwall, and up into Sharon. These flurries are moving along the northwest flow, a little bit of energy, kind of lake effect snow, and also a trough moving on through. You can see that coming down here, coming out of Syracuse, and some of them are surviving and actually intensifying a little bit, so I wouldn't be too surprised. You might wake up tomorrow morning with a coating there in the western hills. We have temperatures in the 30s to near 40. Colder air starting to move in from the northwest now. And we have the wind chills down a couple of more degrees. And so for tonight, mostly clear. After we get these flurries out of the way, clear to partly cloudy, lows down into the 20s. And you can see that 24 in Hartford. And for tomorrow, look for a mix of sun and clouds. And again, we could have another round of snow flurries, especially during the afternoon and evening, with high temperatures reaching the mid to upper 30s and a pretty good breeze too out of the northwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Coming up, I will detail the upcoming week. Of course, we're getting into the week before Christmas. Christmas is next Sunday, a week from Sunday, and coming up, I'm going to talk about a big storm that's heading in our direction for the end of the week. Very important for travel information for everyone, especially here in the Northeast. Details in a few minutes. Emma.
Looking forward to hearing about that. Thanks, Sam. New tonight, a person is in the hospital after being hit with a car in West Hartford. Police say it happened just after 1 p.m. near 20 South Main Street. The person was hit by one car traveling northbound, and they're currently suffering from serious but thankfully non-life-threatening injuries. That driver stayed on the scene and wasn't hurt in the crash. West Hartford police are still investigating and are asking any witnesses to reach out with more information. And also new tonight, police need your help identifying a car they say hit a person last night in Derby. The person hit is in critical condition in the hospital. They're saying it happened at 9:21 p.m. near where Division Street crosses the railroad tracks in town. Police think the vehicle was traveling north on Division Street. They're asking anyone with information or anyone in that area last night to give them a call. Well, a popular Christmas display in East Hartford blows up this time of year as people drive by to see the decorations. The man behind the magic is opening his front yard for the third holiday season and welcoming people to take a quick walk and enjoy the sights. He also asks for donations to give to a local food bank. But after the bin full of food was taken this week, the community has stepped up to replace what was lost. Fox 61's Tony Black joins us live on Oak Street in East Hartford with the community response at this Christmas home. Tony?
Yeah, how exciting is this? It's like a winter wonderland here in East Hartford. Maybe picture snow, because obviously there's not snow on the ground right now, but I mean, look at this display. How can you drive by this and not smile? And that's sort of the point of this display here on Oak Street in East Hartford. But what happened Thursday didn't put a smile on the homeowner's face, because the donation bin that they have out here, obviously you can see a different scene now, but this was taken and all the food was gone. But as you're mentioning, look at this community support since then.
So the first one I got was a big Santa Claus over there for kids to take pictures with.
If you drive down Oak Street in East Hartford, you'll find Santa's Village. Rick Bolash is his helper behind the inflatable Christmas community.
After I had my open heart surgery, I did a lot of thinking about different outlooks on life and everything. Quintuple bypass will make you think a lot.
The Village has come alive for 3 years now. You have the toy shop, the penguins, and of course, the man in red. More times than not, a new face will appear each Christmas season.
This year I lost 4 of them, and there's 5 right there.
It's not the white Christmas display that may better suit the scene, but sometimes snow is not welcome at the North Pole.
And that can really harm these too, because just the snow we had the other day buried the blower.
The Oak Street home puts a smile on the walkers and the drivers. It puts a smile on Bolash's face because there's a bigger message behind the big winter wonderland.
A lot of people respond to the food drive.
He collects food for St. Mary's East Hartford Food Bank. There's a bin and signs out front for it. Last year, he collected 7 trunks of food. That was last year.
This posted that something happened, so I just wanted to kind of help out.
Oh, we appreciate that tremendously.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do.
The community is stepping up this year, like his neighbor, Hank Stevenson, who says what better time to give than now.
This year I had somebody actually steal the food bin. I guess they needed it.
The bin and bags of food inside were taken from the front yard Thursday. A broken lid is all that was left over.
I felt like if someone felt the need to take it, they must have needed it as well. So there are a lot of people in need. I'm in a position where I could help out a little bit. So why not, celebrate the holiday spirit, by giving back.
While Bolash calls the snatcher the Grinch, the Who community of East Hartford wasn't going to let this Christmas be stolen.
I had to walk around to the back door because the front step was all full of food.
Food donations have been pouring in, and he's even collected $1,000 for the food bank. During our interview, more cans were dropped off.
Give me a couple days, I'll come by.
And this man offered to bring bread from his bakery to donate. It was slow before because the economy impacted people's ability to give. Now he's trying to find space in his home to keep it all before it goes to those in need in East Hartford.
Okay, well, if we can do this and bring a little joy to everybody, bring a little Christmas spirit back, and see if we can't get a community's giving thing going.
Really exciting. Mr. and Mrs. Claus will make an appearance here at the home on Tuesday from 7 to 9, and he is encouraging people to come by, take a stroll, donate if you can, but if you can't, donate wherever you are to your local food bank. He says try and do something nice for someone else this holiday season and all year long. Live in East Hartford, Tony Black, Fox 61 News.
Well, that looks great, Tony. Hopefully they're getting back up with those donations. Thank you so much. This afternoon, over 800 wreaths were placed at the Windsor Veterans Memorial Cemetery for the annual Wreaths Across America event. Local Boy Scouts, the Windsor Volunteer Fire Department, and volunteers from Kaman Aerospace Corporation participated in the ceremony. Windsor's annual Wreaths Across America program began 13 years ago, the ceremony growing larger every year. Organizers say today they had over 50% more wreaths than last year.
The important part is that it's another way to remember our veterans, for all those men and women who gave their lives so that we have the freedoms that we have today.
Wreaths Across America started 15 years ago with a mission to continue and expand the annual wreath-laying ceremony at Arlington National Cemetery. In 2008, Congress issued a proclamation officially recognizing Wreaths Across America Day each December, this year on the 17th. And more holiday spirit here in Hartford. Operation ELF held its 21st annual holiday party for military families. Started in the aftermath of the September 11th attacks, Operation ELF, which stands for Embracing Lonely Families, brings the state's military community together to help ease hardships during the holidays. The program also aims to address the financial stresses of deployment throughout the year. Organizers say ELF is a great opportunity to take care of families who have a soldier or airman in the deployment cycle. And beyond gifts, the party brings families together and shows them they are not sacrificing alone, but instead have a much bigger extended family. And as the Bristol community continues to mourn 2 fallen heroes, Ascension Athletics hosted a fundraiser today to raise money for the families of the victims. It was a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fundraiser featuring over 15 black belts. There were multiple certified instructors providing lessons. Organizers say the martial art had a special meaning for one of the fallen heroes.
We're doing a 12-hour fundraiser, a super seminar to raise money for Lieutenant DeMonte, Sergeant Hamsey's families, and Officer Iorado's families that were involved in the October 12th shooting. Sergeant Hamsey trained here, and we felt that this was just the best way to begin the healing process and to bring the law enforcement community together, bring the BJJ community together, and try and help each other out and raise as much money for the families as we can.
All donations went toward the Bristol Heroes Fund, which benefits the families of the victims.